All right, folks. So I was on the internet, right? I'm watching all these videos on the Idaho 4. I stumbled across a lady that did a video, and what she did was zoomed in through the window of the kitchen, right? It must have been pretty bad. That's all I can say, because let's take a look at this photo. That is looking through the window of the kitchen that's right next to the sliding glass doors. If you notice, there's the refrigerator. You can see the handle on the refrigerator. If you look next to it, you can see the cabinet. There's stuff all over on the table here. I'm going to zoom in. There's the door handle for the fridge. This circled area is the cabinet and the countertop that's right next to the fridge. That's soaked with blood. It's just dripping all over. Let's get in a little closer. Okay, what they did was change the hue and color on the photograph to get a better look at if it was a blood drippings or whatever. It looks like blood to me. Yeah, it is soaked. It's just dripping all over. It looks like it's dripping from the ceiling right down onto the countertop and down the counters in the kitchen. Yeah. Very interesting. Now, what I'm wondering is it was there that much where it soaked through the floor of the upstairs, through the ceiling, onto the cabinets in the kitchen? Or was someone killed in the kitchen, and that's why there's so much blood dripping from the cabinets? That's shocking. That is shocking. Wow. Yeah, well, I guess they did make a mess in that place with all that blood. That's horrible. Wow. Let me see if I can blow that photo up anymore. All right, here's the kitchen with no blood on it. There's the fridge. There's the refrigerator handle. There is the gap between the cabinet and the fridge, right? And if we look at this photo, that is the fridge. Yep, that's the fridge, and that's the gap in between the cabinets. And that's the fridge, and that's the cabinet right next to it. It's blood. It's all over the cabinets in the kitchen. At least the one next to the refrigerator, it's covered. As soon as she changed the hue or put it through a color spectrum, you can definitely see uh, blood. Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely a lot of blood. Oh my God. Holy cow. Wow. Now, with maybe he washed his hands in the sink. Maybe he killed somebody right in the kitchen. That's a lot of blood. If that came from the ceiling, from the room above the kitchen, that was a lot of blood. I don't know how it would soak through the floor. We're talking soaking through the floor. How? I couldn't have. Either he tried to clean his mess up, or he killed someone in the kitchen too. I don't know. Unless it did soak through the upstairs, through the ceiling, and onto the kitchen cabinets. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, it was a bloody mess, I guess, from these photos that are out. I don't know. You folks have a good night. There is hundreds of videos, thousands on the Idaho 4. So they're everywhere. There is a lot of people doing a lot of videos on it. And it's sad. That must have been a horrifying crime scene to come up on, or just horrible. How did that much blood drip through the floor? Look at that. I don't. Let's zoom in. That is blood. No doubt. It's definitely blood. And it's a lot. And either someone was killed in that kitchen, maybe the dog was covered in blood and trying to jump up on the kitchen counters. I don't know. That's a lot of blood. It does look like it's dripping down from the ceiling onto the kitchen counters and then down the sides of the cabinets. There's inside the kitchen. Start zooming in. There's the refrigerator, the handle right here. That looks like that's covered in blood. Yeah, that's something. That's something. That had to be horrible. Just a horrible sight to come across. Well, I'm telling you, I feel sympathy for the family. Good God. I do still think that it's possible there was no target. It's possible. Uh, a lot of people are throwing a big stink about the both girls were sleeping in the same bed, and one was killed worse than the other. So that means that person was targeted. I disagree on that. He might have been killing one of the girls, and he didn't see the other girl in the bed, and she woke up screaming. He might have panicked and went crazy on her. That would explain the more worse wounds. Therefore, they say that person was targeted. Yeah, that's just horrible, especially the photos that we are seeing there of the kitchen and the cabinet. There's the handle to the fridge. Ah, okay. The door handle to the fridge does not look like it has blood on it. It's the shadow of the handle casting on to the fridge. So I don't see that much blood on it. But when she changes the hue in the photo, you can definitely see the blood spatter and drippings all over. Oh man, it's definitely blood. I don't know if you guys can see that, how good you can see it, but when they zoom in on it, you could definitely see that it is definitely soaked, and I mean soaked into the cabinet. Wow, that is unreal. That's blood. There's no way around it. Definitely blood, and a lots of it. And it's definitely dripping down the countertops and the counter and the cabinets. Oh, jeez. What do you guys think about that? Anybody? Bucket of Farm Mama, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. You're always welcome here. Oh my God, yeah, it is crazy, ain't it? That was a lot of blood. I can't explain that much blood. The only thing I can think of is, hey, Justice Jane, how you doing? I don't know. Maybe someone was killed in the kitchen. but they're saying nobody was killed in the kitchen. That means that it came from the upstairs, and I can't figure out how. That much blood in that short a time soaked through the wood floor, the insulation, and then the drywall, and dripped all over the how. It just, how does that, I don't know. That's unreal. You guys want to see it again? You want me to get a little closer to the TV so you can see it? It's definitely the kitchen, and it's definitely the refrigerator, and it's definitely the refrigerator, the cabinet right next to the refrigerators. Hold on, let me see if you can. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on a minute. Make sure I get the best. All right. Let me back this up just a bit. Here's the blood dripping all the way down. This is the cabinet, the granite top cabinet or whatever. And you can see it dripping all the way down the wall, down the cabinets. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm holding this right. All up in here, all down here, all down the side of the cabinet. It looks like maybe some blood splatter down here on the fridge. I don't know if I did a good job zooming in on that or not. Were you able to see anything? Yeah, that is freaky. That's just imagine waking up to that, right? Look at the box on the table. All right, let me check it out. Let me back it up. All right, there's the fridge. There's the cabinet right next to it. That's got all the blood dripping down it. And these cabinets up here too. Let's fast forward here a little bit. Get to the part that you're talking about with the box on the table. All right, let me stop it. There is a box on the table. There's a gym shoe in the in the box. There's a gym shoe. Hold on a minute. Let me look on the table. I'm looking for any drug paraphernalia. There is a McDonald's shake or chocolate. Maybe it looks like a shake. A McDonald's or something chocolate shake. There's a whole bunch of cups. There's a bowl, a couple bowls, a mixing bowl. It looks like there's a hanger and a shoe. And it looks like maybe a dripping, like the shoes got blood all over it, or ooh, I see red tape. I see red tape. I think they've been marking things off with the red tape. Hold on, let me keep going. What am I missing here? Hold on, let me check my chat. What does the box says something on the side of it? There is a gym shoe in it, and it looks like a shoelace. Let me check my chat. All right, what did you guys want to see? Hold on, let me check my chat. Xania Ethan were just killed, so no witnesses. Make it look like not targeted. The girls in the bed, the first ex, jealous, angry, raged. And maybe Bucket Farm Mama, maybe, let's see what Justin, maybe Killer got a knife in the drawer. You think? Maybe. Can you zoom in? Not on what, the cabinet or the table? No, they have said it's some kind of Rambo knife. Oh yeah, yeah. What there's yes, the cabinet. All right, hold on a minute. Let me blow this up. All right, they're circling the door handle to the fridge to let you know that that's the refrigerator. All right, now they're resuming. Hold on, they're zooming again, and all right, now they changed the hue. There's a flower on the sill. There's a basket. There is a, I don't know. Let me keep zooming in on the cabinets. See, it switches frames, so it's hard to stop it and zoom in because it's in transition, but between one frame and another frame. So let me back it up a little bit. All right, let me see if I can show you that. Can you guys see that? Let me point it out. Here's the fridge handle, right? Here's the fridge over here. Here's that cabinet along that one wall. And you're looking through the window. There's the fridge. Here's the cabinet and that gap in between the fridge. And you can see all this is blood. Am I holding this thing right? Can you see that? Oh, I got a bunch of cups down here. Bowls, chocolate shake, McDonald's or something. Maybe hand sanitizer, a gym shoe, and it looks like maybe a shoestring or something. All right. Were you able to see that, folks? I can't zoom in. It's a video. Hold on a minute. Maybe I can zoom in farther. Let me check something. Can I change the size of... Let me see. No, it won't let me. Dang it. You can definitely see it. Take my word. If you want, go to Crying Geek. She's a lady. Yeah, these ladies are incredible. How do these ladies find all this stuff out? There's thousands of people that are doing videos on the Idaho 4. I've been in chats and they don't even know what some of the people are talking about. They're like, what are you talking about? Oh, this and this at this video, and you could see this and that. They're like, we didn't hear anything about it. All the dark spots are blood. No, you can actually see blood. It's red. I can tell you this much. It is not heating oil or grease. It's not heating oil, and it's definitely not red grease. It's blood, and you can see it in the video. Perfectly clear through the window. I don't know how these ladies do it. How do these ladies get so good at this stuff? But she got right in there with the camera and zoomed right in, and by golly, it was all the cabinets covered in blood. I don't know. I just can't figure out how it's soaked through 3/4 inch plywood and 1/2 inch drywall. How? I can't figure that out in such a short time. I don't know. Blood is not like water, although a lot of people say blood flows like water or whatever, but I don't think so. Blood is a more thicker, dense material than water. So I don't know. And you have to think, after so long of blood being out of the body, it starts to coagulate and dry up. Jeez. What do you ladies think about it? I hope I did a good enough job. So you ladies, Andy, Friendy, hello, how you doing? No, they have said it's some kind of Rambo knife. Oh, in the box, or no, they said it was some kind of a Rambo knife used in the killings. That is true. I didn't see a Rambo knife in the box. I seen a gym shoe sticking out the box, what looked like a coat hanger, maybe underneath it, and a shoestring hanging over the box. I seen a bunch of cups on the table. I seen one glass cup, which they might be able to get fingerprints from. It maybe, I doubted if the killer used anything. Uh, a bunch of dishes on the table and a hand sanitizer, bottle of hand sanitizer. But I did not see no Rambo knife. But they did say a Rambo knife was used, that kind of style. Does anybody got any input on it? Let me let me check the other book at Santa's room. White shoes covered in blood. Yeah, that's what I seen. A gym shoe. It did look like it had a big blood drop on it or whatever. But how all that blood in the kitchen? If everyone was killed in the bedrooms, how'd all that blood soak through? There was a 5 hour gap in between the murders and the phone call to the police or something like that, or 2 or 3 hours or something like that, or I don't know. Look at the white shoe in the box, blood. Yeah, I still have gut feeling it is the boyfriend. Uh, maybe. Excuse me for burping, ladies. I think Kaylee, Justice Virginia says, I think Kaylee was the target because she was getting ready to leave for Europe. I thought she was going back home to her family. That's what they were saying. She just came by to show off her Land Rover. I thought she was moving out and going back home, but she might have been going to Europe. She might have been there the wrong. She might have been at the wrong place at the wrong time. She might not have had anything to do with it. I don't know. I don't think they should look into one individual was targeted yet. Is it possible? Sure. Is it possible the whole house was targeted? Sure. Oh, yeah. But is it possible nobody was targeted and he didn't see her sleeping in the bed and was spooked and just went crazy with the knife, and that's why she had more wounds than the other one? That's possible. I don't know. My voice is going out. I'm all jacked up on Pepsi and caffeine, coffee, and everything. I'm gonna drink a couple glasses of water and try and quit watching these dang videos all day. All right, folks, there you go. Hopefully, I zoomed in or you could see something. Be safe. Have a good night. It is 2:30 in the morning here. That had to be a gruesome sight to wake up to or find or walk in on. Good night, ladies, gentlemen. Be safe. Lock your doors. If you have a sliding glass door, cut yourself a tree branch, a 2x4, a broomstick, put it down in between the door and the door frame so you can't open that door. There's no way you can open it. And lock your windows at night. And Christ, I don't know, invest in a watchdog or weapons or camera or something. The world's gone crazy. Have a good night.